School ain't open yet. You was 12 years old. No problem. Little ninja. I see you, little crusty ninja. I see you, little crusty ninja. He said the school still ain't open. He was 12 years old. I see you, little crusty ninja. Why don't you shave that crust stash off the top of your lip too, little ninja? Shave that crust stash off the top of your lip, little ninja.
A filmmaker by the name of Marianne Lorient says a $2,000 donation she made to the FDMG school in 2019 later turned into a complicated dispute. She claims she received personal follow-ups, was encouraged to donate more, and eventually became involved in a film project connected to Dr. Umar Johnson, which she says she paid for out of her own pocket. According to her, once the film was finished, disagreements came up over payment, usage rights, and control of the final project. She says the situation ended with a settlement payment, which she is allegedly using to back a possible class action lawsuit against Dr. Umar Johnson over donations made to his FDMG Academy. Let's take a look at some reactions to the news, and don't forget to like and subscribe.
The school ain't open yet. You was 12 years old. No problem. Little ninja. I see you, little crusty ninja. I see you, little crusty ninja. He said the school still ain't open. He was 12 years old. I see you, little crusty ninja. Why don't you shave that crust stash off the top of your lip too, little ninja? Shave that crust stash off the top of your lip, little ninja.
It always have baffled me how y'all allowed nigga to play in y'all face for so many years. It continues to baffle me. It's actually quite scary and alarming that a lot of you guys can't put two and two together and use your critical thinking skills to determine what's going on here. That's very scary, very scary. Umar Johnson is now under investigation. According to the lady Mary Ann on YouTube, he's under investigation, allegedly, for this whole donation fraud, for all of this bullshit that he's been having going on for so many years, and how he's been bamboozling and manipulating the people. He is now under investigation. Damn shame.
So a certain pauper of Pan-Africanism, aka Jermaine Schumacher, aka Dr. Umar Johnson, is being investigated due to a good number of former donors allegedly not receiving proper tax information for when they donated to the school. Yeah. Now, one of the people, and her name is Miss Mary Ann. Miss Mary Ann was a producer for, I think it was like a little movie or something for Umar. Well, of course, his Bama ass tried to take her intellectual property and sue her for $500,000, but he lost and had to pay her $68,000, right? So where did the $68,000 come from? Is it from donations? If it is, then it's not supposed to be from donations. But yeah, that's pretty much one part of the lawsuit or the investigation. They're trying to figure out where the money is. All these people at this time right now, it's 40 former donors that donated money, and they don't know where the money went. They didn't, allegedly, they did not get the tax information stating, hey, this is how much you put in, this is how much you can get back, because you do your donations, you get like a little tax write-off or whatever. They did not receive that. So I'm putting it out there as well. If y'all donated to that school and y'all have not received any, tax information, any proper federal paperwork showing that you donated and you got all your stuff, all your information, you need to get in contact with them people. Now, you might not get your money back, but you can at least have his big stomach ass in prison, because this is too much, okay? It's been 20 years, guys. It's been 20 years that school ain't opening up, okay? And I don't want to hear nothing in the comments talking about, oh, because he's a black man. Shut up. Because I've known people with less money open up little daycare centers in a little beat up trailer. So let's not even do that, okay? But, go on and spread the word, honey. Y'all donated to that man, and he didn't give y'all the proper tax information, the proper paperwork. Y'all need to go on and get this for real. Also, Ghana, y'all go on and revoke that damn citizenship too, so he won't be trying to steal from y'all.
Hey y'all, how are y'all doing? So we found out that Mary Ann got some court papers about Umar finesse 3 times, y'all. From what I gathered from Mary Ann's video, she said that Umar is under investigation for basically like the donations. Whether he was giving these people receipts or not is unclear. It's going to be, I guess, investigated. But y'all, when you're running a business, one thing you have to have all your ducks in a row. Whenever you are taking donations for a nonprofit, you have to provide receipts if somebody donates to your nonprofit business. But that's just basic, like, general business knowledge. But Umar finessed 3 times. I mean, he done ruffled a whole lot of feathers, right? And Mary Ann says she received the documents, and she said it's over 40 people who have contacted I guess the authorities, and now they have been in contact with Mary Ann, and Mary Ann said that she received the documents. But y'all, I mean, I already knew that something was popping with Umar for the next 3 times. But only time will tell. Everybody is supposed to get their just due, get an investigation done. Of course he's entitled to it, as everyone is. But if he was doing wrong things, even Mary Ann said that he allegedly took $6,000 from some lady, but the lady, from what I understand, put Umar's name on her bank account. Ladies, don't ever do that. Don't ever give a man any money. I mean, I can understand if y'all were together, but somebody that you're just meeting and you're giving them money, $6,000. She said it took her years to save that $6,000, and seemed like she worked hard for it. But for Umar to take the woman's money allegedly, that was stone cold. Like, that was terrible. That was diabolical. But this is just the type of person that Umar is. But there's a lot that Mary had packed there with that situation with Umar. But like I said, Umar is he is just diabolical. He's been doing a lot of things. I mean, just since I've been following his situation, his story, doing a lot of research, looking at videos and all kind of content and stuff like that. And shout out to everybody who is like surviving Umar finesse 3 times. He has been doing the most on the coast. However, we got to see what this investigation is going to entail, because like I said, he is entitled to it. Everybody is innocent until proven guilty, right? So we're gonna see what the outcome is. But Mary Ann, she got them papers and she said he's under investigation. So we're gonna see what it entails. And as far as the 50 Cent with Umar, he went on Art of Dialogue, and we are waiting for him to come out and say, address the 50 Cent thing, because y'all know he gave his little 2 cents from the peanut gallery. Umar, nobody wants your 2 cents from the peanut gallery, sir. But anyway, you guys, Yes, he gave us 2 cents from the peanut gallery. So now 50 Cent, he didn't put him on Front Street, put him on his page, but he since deleted it. But I took a screenshot and got it. But Umar Finesse 3 Times, he said that he's going to address the 50 Cent situation once he goes on Art of Dialogue. Now, he went on Art of Dialogue, the video posted yesterday. And when I say I seen the video, and he was like kind of like, you know, saying some things about Nicki Minaj. But one thing, like I said in the video I did yesterday about Umar, when he talks about other people, he says some, you know, he can bring up some good valid points. However, but when he talks about himself, he don't want people to know him business, right? He don't want nobody to know him business. He won't tell what's going on with FDMG, right? He won't say. But he told the little young gentleman, when he went on his platform last week, he told him that the FDMG school is almost done. But how long has he been saying that this school is done, y'all? I mean, it's been a minute, right? So Marianne also said that there was another lady who wasn't able to be on, with this, I guess, the lawsuit. I don't know if it would be considered a class action lawsuit. I should have, maybe, I don't know. I don't know if this would be considered a class action lawsuit. But Marianne got her money back. It's kind of crazy. It is really, really crazy, this situation going on with Umar. Because if he has money, why would he take $6,000 from this woman? But, he is grimy. So any kind of money, that he can get from anybody, he's going to take it. Now, I don't know what the situation was, what their setup is. But, yeah, you got to be careful when you dealing with anybody and money in your bank account. It's not good to give anybody your information, because they can go in there and take money. You can't do anything about it. I don't know the full story, but I mean, that's what I gathered from Marianne. But Umar Finesse 3 Times is under investigation. As I had told y'all before, it's going down. Umar is going to be in a lot. I think, this is my personal opinion, y'all. This is my personal opinion. He's going to be in a lot of trouble. Whether it entails prison time, I mean, that will, only time will tell. All right, so I had to do a little bit of research, y'all. So I found out through email. Shout out to Manny. He sent us the video, Art of Dialogue, and we found out, okay, Umar did respond to 50 Cent. So I had to watch a little bit of the clip, and oh my goodness, I don't know. Maybe Umar did ate a little bit of humble pie. Maybe somebody talked to him. Maybe Art of Dialogue did. Because he said, at first, why is, 50 Cent, why is a black man turning another black man down? But right now, from what I seen in the response on Art of Dialogue, shout out to Art of Dialogue, Umar Finesse 3 Times, y'all. Umar said that, 50 Cent had every right to put that documentary out. Because why would Diddy take 50 Cent's baby mama, ex-girlfriend, knowing that he was gonna, put her on them streets and work her like a tattoo, you know what I mean? Like a tool, a tool in the shed and in the garage, right? So I guess he ate a humble pie, a little bit of humble pie, some kind of humble pie, and he kind of came down to a senses. And that's why I said some of the things that Umar says I can, agree with him, but some things not. But when it comes to FDMG, Umar Finesse 3 Times, him not trying to tell us what's going on really, right? But he did say, 50 Cent was, had every right to do it. But I don't know, y'all. We gonna see what this entails. Because is he gonna say anything about Lene? Is he gonna say anything about these maybe the investigation that he's under with the federale investigation with Lene, with Marianne, like everything that's going on? Is he gonna say anything on that, or is he gonna kind of keep quiet? I mean, I don't know. What do y'all think about it?
This is the moment where rhetoric meets reality. For years, the story has always been about delays, permits closing, renovations were coming. The system was against black institutions. What was never clear was a verifiable, line-by-line account of how those funds were being used. That lack of transparency is not a core issue. This is important to say carefully. The people who donated are not foolish. They not naive and they not dumb for believing in him. They believe because they were spoken to with certainty, confidence, and moral authority. They believe because the message was wrapped in historical trauma, collective responsibility, and the promise to uplift black boys. That makes them supporters, not suckers. Social media has a way of turning voices into characters. Over time, the message stops being about outcome and starts being about presence. Who is talking? Who is trending? Who is controlling the narrative? Dr. Umar did not just build a following, he built a brand. And brands can survive without delivering products for a very long time, as long as the story remains compelling. That's the dangerous part.